Welcome back to another reaction to the Murder of Me fan-made comic series. I've been having a blast reacting to this. Green Kenobi here, of course. Watching this series, and it's been very interesting. I like the lore, and what's the cry tally at? I think I'm at 3. In terms of crying for this series, I believe I'm at 3. So, maybe this will have me cry again. Possibly, possibly not. I don't think I cried on the last one, did I? I think I did. But the ending that it seemed like they had awakened their powers in the previous issue. And a piece of their souls, Shadow, Silver, Sonic, are missing. Now my theory on that is that they were taken by the Dark God, Zielo. I think Zielo has bigger plans. I think he wants to find this dimension. He wants to play another game with the demigods and the sons of Hethys. He wants as much entertainment as possible. And he's going to do this by using Amy in some way. I remember that ending of the previous reaction. He's going to do something to Amy. I do want to say there's going to be a lot more sorrow coming up. Just say it's a feeling. The way the story is progressing, I just feel like there's going to be a lot more events. This is definitely one of the more darker reactions when it comes to Sonic content on my channel. I do wonder, where will this series go? Will they defeat Zielo? Are we ever going to see the two characters from issue 1, John and, well, technically the future version of Tails, Doc? I don't think I ever remembered what they called him. Whatever. Anyway, I've talked for long enough. Let's get right on into the reaction, because Murder of Me is a fantastic series.
Where am I? Ah, stupid head hurting.
Nukhaswasut.
What? Ah! Ah! What in the... Why am I painted on an old-looking wall? And why are the other two morons in Fluffball on here too?
Any last words?
Is that Tails?
No regrets. You may threaten me, but I'm not afraid of you, nor your master.
Okay, after 7 episodes, 7 bear in mind, we're finally getting back into the very beginning of the story. Why? Again, this is probably lore-wise, I don't understand this, but we were just at the castle in between the dimensions. You know what? It doesn't make sense. It's Sonic. Ooh, what if it's the will of Hethys? It could be that. Maybe Hethys is partially still alive since he separated his souls into the 3 of them, and he's guiding them with his last will of energy. That would be an interesting theory.
That's right. Back off! Ah!
You were too late.
Okay, the authors have me confused. Did they die? Did they not? Is this a hallucination? Is this just a mind trick by Zielo? What in the world is going on? This has me questioning, was this just a image Zielo put in his head? Is this a hallucination? Did the two actually die? I know John was heavily injured. What if John did die, awakened Zielo, and killed the doc? That's the only explanation, is that John died of blood loss. But I think this is all hallucination. This can't be real, right? If this is not a hallucination, I am going to be lost for the rest of this episode. Again, show your support to the creators.
I told you that going to sleep was a bad idea.
Ah, shut up, Shadow. At least I'm trying to get some rest.
Well, I don't necessarily need to sleep. I do have a feeling our god powers transfer your rest to me. That's why you've been sleeping a lot.
Don't remind me about our stupid powers. It's bad enough that...
I heard someone scream! What happened? Are we under attack?
No, Silver, nothing is attacking us. Blue Rat here had some nightmare and woke up screaming like a child.
Hey! It was a really creepy dream. Or a vision. I don't know.
What did you see, Sonic?
I don't even know what it was. There were a lot of weird-looking guys. And those faces. They were so angry.
Hold up. I think I recognize the music. This sounds awfully familiar from a Pokemon game. I don't know why.
Perhaps it was a vision then.
Most likely. We have frequently been running into unusual experiences thanks to these so-called god powers.
Well, they're the reason why we're here in the first place. And yet we still know nothing about each other.
We don't need to. All that matters is our mission.
Yeah, but...
Mission! I totally forgot! We're supposed to be finding out our first mission today! Hurry up, lazy bums, get dressed! We gotta hightail it to the dining room, pronto!
Oh, well in that case, let me take my sweet time putting on my shoes and bracelets.
And that silly little cape and necklace.
I will spin dash both your faces to that wall if you dudes aren't dressed within the next 5 seconds!
Oh, childish bickering, I remember. You've ever had a conversation with a person and they're just like, hey, I need you to get ready. And you're just like, I'll take my sweet time. Been there, done that. I'm pretty sure a lot of us have done that.
Seriously, could you guys be any slower? Aren't you excited, Silver? It's your first time eating for yourself.
I'm just indifferent about it. Maybe I've grown used to eating through a tube.
Well, don't get used to it. It's only been a week and look at you. You look practically normal.
And that injury on your face healed up in no time, huh?
What can I say? Perks of having these godly gifts, am I right? Man, there's a lot of refugees today.
We've been together for a week, but it still bugs me that I don't know anything about these guys.
You could ask, you know.
What? Oh, crap. The mind link thing.
Don't worry. I forget about it too.
So, what's your story?
Okay, so there are refugees, and they were saving other people. Good to know, good to know. Actually, no, wait, Blaze has the power to see souls, so she can make sure none of them are soulless. That's how they were getting the refugees here, without Zielo be able to track them, interfere. Smart! Unless her mother has the same ability as well. You still have to keep an eye out for those that are greedy. You always have to keep an eye out for those that are greedy. a little tip. If this happens in the future, I just want to say it now. Someone let Zielo know of this place. I called it here.
There's not much to say. Born in a pretty chill place. Right up until this big guy named Robotnik came with this huge parade of robots. Fought that guy for a while, but then we were using this weird Mobian human treaty thing, where the humans take one Mobian slave and vice versa with the Mobians. After 5 years of that, they let me go, and, well, here I am.
Wow!
How about you, Sylv?
I was abandoned as a child, but was taken in by a group of echidnas. I can't remember how young I was, but something happened that made my world an apocalypse. I've tried to survive since then, until my world dissolved into nothing.
Jeez, and I thought I had it bad. How about you, Shadow? Got any life stories? Well, someone woke up on the wrong side of the bed this morning.
Morning, sugar hogs.
Hey, Bunny, what's for breakfast? Ooh.
Now let's see what's so good about this real food.
So, to review who these creatures are. The Blue Mobian is Soul. Her spouse is Chaos, who is only immortal.
Which ring is my wedding ring again?
The blue one, dear.
The purple one is Blaze, Soul's apprentice. The Mammoth is Mogul, an advisor to Soul. And lastly, the Coyote who saved us, Antoine and his immortal wife, Bunny.
Yep, that's pretty much it.
Okay, Blaze is technically the apprentice. Still don't know if they're mother and daughter. I did not know she was married to an echidna, although that explains why he's there. And this last person, the Mammoth. He's an Archie character, most likely. I have no clue who the guy is. If y'all have any Archie recommendation, comic dubs recommended for me to react to, put it in the comments of this video. And I was expecting Bunny. Antoine's definitely a demigod. Bunny's immortal. But that still questions, what was she doing in the immortal world at the beginning? What, second or third episode? Still many questions than answers.
Mrs. Soul, right?
Yes.
What's our mission gonna be?
Do you think you're ready for a mission?
Well, yeah, that's why I'm asking.
Using that tone in your voice will not convince me you should have one.
You said we were getting our mission today.
If you could prove your worth to me.
Weren't you the one who brought us here in the first place?
Antoine has brought you here without my permission, and I have been forced to house a bunch of children who have little to no control over their abilities.
So what, you want us to prove ourselves to you?
No.
Look, lady, why are you so reluctant to give us a mission?
Because you will end up just like them!
Them?
No. No one's significant. At least, not anymore.
Anymore?
Whatever. So how do you want us to prove ourselves to you?
I have other duties to attend to. So I will leave the judgment of your worth to my apprentice.
Of course. I will not fail you, Miss Soul.
Very well. You are all dismissed.
Man, that lady is a pain.
You can't even keep your thoughts to yourself, can you?
Well, it's true.
Miss Soul's a little bit harsh, but she's trying her best. Her husband once ruled paradise, blah 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 blah.
Hey, what do you think you're doing?
Fixing your uniform. You're welcome.
I could have fixed it myself, Bonfire Head.
I'm sure you could have, Zielo Copy.
Touché, cat. What's with the fire hair anyway? Has it always been that way?
No. I was once normal, but when I was given these gifts, Not only did I receive mood-altering eyes, but it replaced my hair with a Roman candle.
Hey, at least you make a great sparkler.
Okay, I see where the authors are going at. A little bit of romance with Silver and Blaze. Typical.
What was your name again?
Hey, Slowpoke! We don't have all day.
Coming!
About time. Twan's got an idea to impress Miss Cat over there.
Like what?
A power bonding technique. One of you will borrow the other's energy to defeat the enemy.
Wait, so we'll be borrowing each other's powers?
Only one of you. You're not yet experienced to do something that extreme together.
So, how are we gonna do this?
You will have to pass my illusion test. When your sense of panic kicks in, so does your powers. Try your best to stay aware as much as you can. Do not let the power control you. Then tap into the other's power the same way you tap into each other's minds.
Okay, so who gets to be the one to borrow our powers?
I will. Is there a problem, Hedgehog?
No. Anyways, that sounds simple enough. So where do we do this God stuff at?
That platform will be your battleground, as well as where you perform your technique. Remember that none of this is true. Good luck.
So, is this an illusion or? Presto! Moon powers activate! Shadow, the god powers aren't working!
What am I supposed to do about it?
Make them work, Baker!
Wonderful. Silver! Brody Solus out of my way!
Yeah! I'm busy!
Chaos Blast!
Chaos energy is gone, stupid!
You two are absolutely useless!
Hey, you were the one that wanted to be the guy borrowing our powers.
Yeah!
I knew neither of you could handle this job.
So what? You calling us weak copycat?
Could you just... for one moment...
You're lucky these zombie soulless things are holding me back!
What are you doing?
I'm trying to save your lives! Now please, lend me your power!
That was freaking cool.
Dude!
What?
That was...
Amazing!
I know.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. I assume the display we have shown you will prove us worthy of a mission?
In my 250 years of living, I've never seen a true demonstration of such power.
Hold up. How old are you guys?
Oh, you mean you did not know? We're a lot older than we appear to be, young ones.
Oui. Blaze is only 50 years older than moi.
Dang! You're some old demigods.
Actually, that is another thing. With the exception of Mrs. Soul, none of us are true demigods.
Really? How so?
My soul is coated only with 3/8 of godly power.
Ew. You're using math words.
Mine is 1/8.
Stop, I got it.
Exceptional job, you three. Especially you, Celios Copy. The way you handled your brother's powers was extremely impressive.
Alright, but next time you borrow my speed, use it to spin dash more, bro.
Sonic, that's a lame suggestion.
He's about to pass out. I'm calling it now. He looks tired.
What would you know, Silver?
Whose power did he use more?
Mine! Obvious!
I was a prisoner.
Huh?
You asked me of my past. I wish to tell it to you. I was a prisoner trapped in a small white room for over 50 years. People in white coats favored my continuous screams. The only things I knew were real was my broken voice and the copious amounts of saccharine fluids tainting the floors and walls. I escaped from my prison 4 years ago in search for a purpose bigger than that of wallowing in my own blood and tears.
Well, we're gonna get our mission, guys. Isn't that exciting?
You're not going to say anything about my story?
What's there to say? You went through some tough stuff.
I think we've all went through some dark times. But we're here now, right?
Perhaps so.
What made you want to tell us your story anyway, Shadow? Don't tell me you're actually starting to trust us, Grandpa.
You're a dead meat, Hedgehog!
Gotta catch me first, Ultimate Slow Form!
Get back here!
Morons.
Okay, this was a phenomenal best issue so far. Every time. I was not expecting, well, honestly, if it was similar to Shadow's original story, which I see they kind of did the same thing. He was a prisoner for 50 years. Okay, they basically did the same thing, but a bit differently. Still no idea if Marie was in this. Still possibility not, but who knows. Comment down below what you think the next issue is going to be like. Definitely the first mission's going to be something new. Will they find a new companion? Because if they're going to use more Archie characters, I want to say Sally and Rotor have to be in this. Like, I haven't seen them yet. And it looks like they're doing a combination of characters. So, for all I know, I doubt this, but for all I know, IDWL characters could be in this. I highly doubt that. But, again, I don't know. This series is interesting, and it brings so many topics of magic, gods, and a whole lot of things I never thought of. The story is great. It's full of sorrow, interest, and brotherhood of these three siblings. Honestly, if I had to rate my experience reacting to this so far, give it a 10 out of 10. I might have not gotten your reference when watching the Teaching of Fear, the Infinite comic, but I get it here now. Anyway, make sure to like and subscribe because I'm pretty sure that it's just credits at the end. So, make sure to like, subscribe, and if you want to see more of this right here, hit a like, subscribe. It really helps the channel out a lot, and I appreciate it.